What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the farm. Today we're starting off at PJevs over here. Gonna grab some concrete and we're gonna start loading this up over at the birdseed plant. So I do have enough, I think. Wait, let's double check. Stone processing cogent. Why are these stopped? Oh, no, whoa, what am I doing? Wrong one. Come on, where is PJs? There it is. 353,000 is what I have in stock right now, so that is more than enough, and I don't know, do I have any in the warehouses? Concrete, nope. So, it'll be a back and forth operation here. The goal today is to get majority of the goods that I need to get Blackcap birdseed going. Now, we're not going to get all of the materials that I need over there right away. I am going to be holding off a little bit because we're still coming up short with the steel. Steel, if you remember, just started that up. So, crystal steel, I'm going to need limestone. I'm about to run out here, so I'm going to get probably 75,000. But, unfortunately, stone processing, limestone is really going slow. Really slow. I mean, you can see how fast the lime is going compared to that. Calcium carbonate also going very, very fast. So it is going to take a while to get the limestone back that I need to continue steel production, but it will get there, and I will get that back on track here. Unfortunately, there are no other locations, no other ways to get it. And even if I stop production on calcium carbonate like I did for gypsum, it isn't going to speed up anything. All it does is preserve what is left so that the bulk of what I have left in that stone inventory goes to that top production item. So leave it as is, focus on other things, boards, concrete, chipboard we're going to have to work on as well. I don't own it, and you know what? I am going to try to not buy any more plants. I'm going to try that route. I've talked about it before, that it was mentioned by someone in the comments about not buying plants and just purchasing, and that it can be cheaper. Depends on how you want to look at it, short term, long term. But I'm going to try that. We're going to take a run at it, and if I can drop off materials there, great. Because see, the whole thing, dropping off materials at a place you do not own is not required. You don't own it, you do not have to supply it with everything. So, you know, you can kind of do what you want when you want and for as long as you want. I do have some logs still laying on the ground back there at the forest. I can always load up a trailer, bring it over, and sell them off over at the furniture plant. Make a little bit of money on it. What I do not know, and I have not tested this, is if I were to do that, is that going to affect how much chipboard is going to be available? I don't know. It's not something I've really ever looked at. Like, I've always bought the factories because I'd rather be able to control production than have to sit there and wait for supplies, for inventory to replenish. That's just my opinion on it. You know, if you guys are not in a hurry, then so be it. That's fine. You know, it works out just fine. Keep your money. Buy it when you can. Obviously, money could be an issue here. $54,000 is all I have right now, so I am not going to be able to buy too much chipboard. The same is going to go for drywall and you know, for other projects as well. So we'll have to see how things turn out. I am currently planting crops. Let's bring up that selection. Wrong way. So there we go. I am planting one field of fertilizer right now over there by the grain elevator. I still have my main field, field 35, to plant. I thought I heard a train. There's that one. Field 35, I still have to plant. I do have a little bit of coffee on that, but I'm going to plant over it and probably start building up reserves. So I have no wheat, no barley, so I'm going to start focusing on some of that. The other fields I will focus on using for cash crops. The main field there, Field 35, I'll probably focus on bumping up reserves on other items. So in case, you know, a quick delivery does come up, I can go ahead and, oh yeah, I've got that in stock. Awesome. Easy money, easy mission done. Doesn't hurt, right? Now, I also still have to go around and harvest all the fields that I have bought as well. I have not done any of that. So, this guy is done. I'm going to go back, offload the coffee that is left, reload with the wheat, and get him going. I did play with Courseplay a little bit more, and I have found, and I probably should test with it before I completely write it off, but I have found that, yeah, I really don't like it when it comes to fertilizing and seeding. I'm not a fan of it. You know, I might have to, you know, play around with it just a little bit more, but I found when I did Courseplay, generate course on Field 35, this big one right here, I had it do hedgerow first, and then go from there. It worked out, well, okay. Decent, you know. Little wasteful in my opinion, but okay, fine. I went to go to the other courses, the other locations, and I didn't do the hedgerow. Nightmare. All over the damn place, especially with the seeder here. I had it hooked up to the 70-30, and it didn't want to make a turn, so I brought this one back over from the Johnson farm. Oh, I just missed it, damn it. There we go. So, I might try it again. You know what? Yeah. Let's give it a shot here real quick. And then I'll go back to doing concrete. But in all honesty, I mean, the fertilizer, the planting, the cultivating, I'm quite alright with letting the hired work do that. Yeah, I do have a pet peeve when it comes to the hired work doing the fertilizing and the massive overlapping that it likes to do. So if anything else, yes, I will probably take the time to go ahead and record a course for Courseplay to follow. But now here's what I'm thinking. No, I'm not going to do it. I was going to record a course here, but we're going to set this up. This one shouldn't have any issues whatsoever with making turns. We are on the correct one. Let's set this up, 12.8, that is correct. I'm going to set the field to 35. There it is. Starting location. Now you can, this is the southwest location. So I'm going to do that. Starting direction, north, so it's right up that way. Headland, yes, we're going to do one. And we're going to go the opposite way. So he's going to go out this way, take a left, go down, back around. And then it should go back and forth like that, or up and down. Let me see, is that going to... Oh, it's not going to show me. Probably not until I set it first. There. See, that doesn't look right to me. There's the stop all the way down there. So what happens if I tell him to go? Alright, he's going to lower it, turn it on. And we're going. So far, so good. That stop sign down there does have me worried. What is he going to do? Oh, okay, there we go. Now he's gonna make a left here. There we go, yep. I'm really not going to worry about the corners, to be honest. I'm really not. It's not like I'm losing a lot. Look at the shadows on the front field. No, wait, that's not shadows. Is it? Looks like shadows. Yeah. The lines are actually casting shadows. That's pretty cool. That's a good photo right there. Alright, we're gonna make another turn here. Excellent. I just want to see how he's going to work these corners when he starts going back and forth. I'm not liking that one. I mean, I don't think I'm wasting seed here. I'm not really losing seed because he's going back over it. It's ticking down slowly, so we'll see what happens when he makes this next turn. It should be a full pass all the way across. So the seed should disappear faster. This part I don't understand. This is what the last guy did. He can't figure out what the hell to do. What the hell are you doing? Is this dude drunk? Holy crap, man. That wasn't that difficult. Alright, yep. Sorry. No. Stop driver. Delete. Shut it off. I'm either going to record my own courses, or I'm just going to do this right here. Hire a damn worker. He's not the best and he's not the brightest, but at least I know it's going to get done. Now, like I said, this is all coffee, so he's just replanting it. Hopefully he's over enough. Looks like he is, because I can see a little bit of particles being changed. Oh well. Guess we'll find out when it starts growing, huh? Oh wait, here's a spot. That doesn't look like it got planted. Yep, okay. We're good. Looks like he's got it all the way over. So back to work over here. Let him go to work on that for a little while. And we get back to work on this. Now, I know I'm gonna get a comment, you're doing it wrong. That's fine. I'm still learning it. By all means, if I am doing it wrong, let me know. I was at the Courseplay website, the manual that's there, and I tried following it to the best of my ability. I'll just hire a worker, or I'll record it myself, and then not have to worry about it anymore. That's probably just the way I'll do it. As the saying goes, if you want something done right. Oh boy, don't roll the truck. That's how the saying goes. If you want something done right, hire someone smarter. This one, then 2 more loads. I feel like I'm going so slow. Now here it is, episode 23. And I'm just now getting over to Blackcap birdseed. I'm just now building my... starting off on 3rd factory. Watch out, doggy. Yeah, I've probably already this evening spent at least 2 hours. Probably closer, well... yeah, 2 hours, 2 to 3 hours. Getting through the evening and up to this point here. Harvested all the fields. It was all canola. Got the Courseplay settings all done with the auger wagon as well as the tipper truck. So I got that all taken care of. All the fields are all set up for that now. Got, that's, yeah, if you're not perfect. Wouldn't mind seeing a larger hitbox with that. Doesn't have to be all the way across, but... it was pretty cool. When I used to go to some of my Ozingas, there was one that was not so much... it was out in the open like this one. And that chute at the bottom of the funnel would actually come down, and it was an extendable chute, and would plug into the top of the mixer there, where that funnel is. it would plug right into there, and it would just drop it all the concrete into it, and fill it all up. And then you would hear this loud buzzer when it was full, and the driver would move out and wash, maybe throw a little, he'd wash off the whole back of the truck if he needed it. Maybe add a little water as well. I saw some guys do that, but I don't know how all that goes, so I don't know why they were adding it or whatnot. But he'd wash it all off and make sure everything was closed up, and then away he goes. And then it was just a continual assembly line, trucks rolling through, and that chute dropping down right into the funnel and loading these guys up, making sure every drop of concrete got inside that truck. You can see just how much that trailer leans over, because that front left tire there stops spinning. With all that concrete in the back, the wheel starts rolling, but once I empty out, that front axle stops rolling. I do like seeing, the trailer leaning over. Now, I don't know if it's available out there still, but I know for FS15 there was a tractor trailer. There was a cement trailer that was available, and I think originally it only held 25,000 though. So it's not something I think we used a lot, because what was the point? You're only holding 25,000, even though the barrel was bigger and everything. The mixer was bigger. Just use these. These are 25,000 as well. So, I mean, if that thing was going to really be worth it for anyone that wanted to use it, 50,000 would probably be it, but no trailer hitch on the back either, so you couldn't string them together. So I guess, compared to AR here, the trailer was kind of a not needed item. And that's the beauty of that whole AR pack here. None really. Flatbeds, not really needed. You can have flatbeds with these. Box trailers, we got those here too. AR really can do everything. So you really don't have a need for anything else, to be honest. You've got your tankers, you've got your vac trucks for digestate, you've got your fuel tankers, you've got your tippers, you've got auger bins, the list goes on of all the stuff, spreaders, sprayers, you name it. So, I mean, you really don't need, if you think about it, anything else. So I guess that's another question for you guys. Do you use a lot of AR stuff? Do you not use any AR stuff? That's actually something that I just kind of thought about maybe doing. Swapping out everything I have for AR equipment. Let's take a quick look here. AR frame equipment. Alright, so let's see. Here's a mixer. Let's see, here is an animal transport, there is a flatbed, there's an AR service, so you can have triggers for feed, fertilizer, fuel, and water. Here's a timber runner, here's a cage for the timber, one up to 5 meters. Here's another one, UAL option, so it's an auto load for logs that are between 3 to 6 meters. Here's your diesel, here's your water and milk tanker, here is your garnet fuel tanker. So let's see, that was 20,000 liters, 20,000, 30,000, the multi-use one, the vac one that I call it, 30,000. Here's your sprayer, work width of 24 meters. That's very tempting. Here's a flygel for digestates, or is that no, that's yeah, digestate. And oh, liquid manure or whatever. Slurry, that's what it is. And then here's another one. So we got two of those to choose from. You've got a spreader, 42 meter work width on that one. And here's a 24 meter with a large mount bin with 22,000 liters. Holy crap, 18,000 on this one. So you got two different work widths for different size fields. Here's a manure spreader. Here's a small tipper. What's this one? Auger wagon or chaser bins. So we got one of those. Here is another tipper, another tipper, another tipper, another tipper, another tipper. Yeah, I think just about everything is covered here. You got your sprayers for liquid fertilizer, for dry fertilizer. You got everything you need. And over in the tipper area is the box trailer version for the AR stuff. So then, alright, why do I still have tippers? Well, I've got that one back there that's passed. Because, well, it's kind of cool. Only holds, what, 49,000, so, alright, not so cool. But I do have that 70,000 one. Why don't I just sell that and get a couple of the 30,000 capacity tippers? Because they don't always work well when you go to tip them. And I really don't want to spend the time unhooking and rehooking to different trailers just to make dumps. And on top of that, if it's only 30,000, front 130, second 130, that's only 60,000 compared to the 70,000 that other trailer can hold. So it's a toss-up, really. Alright, so I'll offload these two. That should put me at 200,000. Standing right in it. Thirsty. Drink, drink, drink. Alright. Filling it up nicely. Filling it up, filling up, filling up. And 200,000 now. Boom. Awesome. Beautiful. Bootyful. So run this back, park it, check the field. Yeah, he's probably going to need wheat here. I don't think he's all... I doubt he's close to being done. Well, then again, he still has 1151 left. So that's still plenty. Where's he at? He's getting there. Oh, I wonder... Since it won't let me select it, let me just jump into it. I should be able to fertilize. I fertilized before I started planting. I cultivated, and then I fertilized. And then, of course, I ran across it with the seeder and fertilized. So I'm one step away. No, it's not gonna let me do it. Damn it. Guess I gotta wait for that growth state. Same for here, right? Yep. Alright. It was worth a shot. I'll leave him parked right around here. Let him finish that work and jump into this guy. Oh, we're full. Let me change up board's palette. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. Awesome. I hate and I don't know why it's showing an empty one down there, but hey, whatever. I still have that trailer full as well. Oh, 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 oh. I still have a couple of loads to take out of the other board plant as well. That one was overflowing, so oh, I thought I was gonna jackknife, so I let go of the wheel a little bit. Should bring a plow down here or something. Plow and cultivate a little road. Drop him off, go get that other trailer. Back and forth, back and forth. Come on, pull. Oh yeah, that came up for sale. Gravel pit garage, don't care. Not interested. slow down before I make my corner. Might help, huh? This will take a minute. Alright, that was faster than I thought it would be. Alright, let's go get some drywall. Oh, and he's done with his field. Now, to save on time, I'm just going to run this drywall from the gypsum plant back to the elevator, back and forth. And then I will drive down there probably with the last load and deliver that myself. Oh, look at all that beautiful drywall in there. I don't think I can open it from here. Nope. There we go. Oh, how much is this going to set me back? Let's take a look here before I actually start doing it. National Gypsum, 3,200 price. Oh, wow. 50,000 is what I'm loading up with here. Say goodbye to all my money. Oh, look at all that money just disappear. Look at all that money just disappear. Oh. I couldn't even get a full load. Couldn't even get a full load. That is the downside, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. Now, obviously, that's not going to be an issue for many of you, because you're probably cashing in on the crops left and right every chance you get. You're doing, you know, coffee like bonkers, or hemp, you know, whichever one, or you're silt farming like a madman, and you're cashing in that and calcium carbonates and everything else as fast as you can, as often as you can. But, you know, as you guys know, I'm not really going for, I hate to do this, but I'm going to sell a truckload of boards. As you guys know, I'm not really going for the silt farming. I try to avoid that. I am selling off when I'm able to from the stone processing. Calcium carbonate, okay, might be worth taking a look at here. Obviously, I can't sell off the limestone. I don't want to sell off too much lime because I'm using that over at the seed factory. But I could probably sell off a load of it. I don't want to sell off the gypsum because if I do buy National Gypsum, I'm going to start production again. If I do buy National Gypsum, I am going to need that material. Ooh, we're getting a nice chunk of change from this one. All they wanted was... Oh. Alright, who else wants boards? North Railroad Mill, that's just around the corner from here. Alright, so maybe I'll go load up with more cogent. North Railroad Mill, I think, takes the train only. We'll find out here in a moment. I could be wrong. I probably am wrong. Oh, no, I want to go all the way around. Now, see, I'm not too worried about selling off boards right now. I already have what I need over at Blackcap Birdseed. Not going to really start work on anything else right now. I can, if I want, go ahead and take these boards and start putting them somewhere else at another place I'm going to start working on. But if I don't have to do that, I'm not. It's still going to be a while until I do that. So sell it off, get yourself some money. And that's kind of why I'm doing a lot of this stuff. Because I'm showing off different ways you guys can earn money here without having to drain your silt pond and whatnot. Obviously, yeah, do you need to have silt? No. You can sell it all off and you will do just fine, because instead of silt at the fertilizer plant, you can use manure. So if you guys are working on animals or plan on working with animals, then yeah, there you go, you're good to go. I'll just use your manure. And, well, you could probably produce a crap load of it. As you guys might have saw in the past live stream with Mobius. Yep, there's no offload point here for trucks. Oh, there's a coin right there. Ooh, piece of candy. Thank you. Yeah, no offload point here, so I'm going to have to drive up on the tracks. Luckily, I know the train just came by, so I don't have to worry about it. Boom. 149,999. A board fell off, keeping me from getting 150,000. Son of a bitch. I wonder what the going rate is for glue. Oh wait, not glue. I want resin. Wow, everyone's pretty much full on it. Damn it. 2,200. Alright, what about paper? North Railroad Mill's paying $27.80 for it. Home Depot's paying $27.80 for it. Alright. There's a little bit more money. Go back to Home Depot. Pick up a load there. I'd have 67,000 sitting there from when I first dropped it off, thinking it was boards. Derp. You know what I'm actually thinking about doing right now, seeing I'm making all this cash? Just buying National Gypsum. Just buy the damn thing. I mean, that's a lot of freaking money, and I'm going to need 200,000 boards. That is going to be a lot of money. And I'm already producing everything at a great rate. I'm ahead of the game here because I've been conserving everything. I've been conserving all the gypsum. I've been conserving the resin, the paper. Obviously, I'm going to sell it off here, but let's see. What do we got here for factories? Cogent. Paper's at 91,000. So I'm going to turn that back on. Resin, 159,000. So I'm going to turn that back on too. Screw it. Why not? So I've been conserving a lot of stuff here. So even if I were to buy National Gypsum, aside from the user glue problem, you know, where I'm going to have to be dependent on them, I'm going to be golden for a little bit here. I'm not going to have to worry about it, unlike I am right now with crystal steel, because I was selling off limestone. Now I'm sitting here waiting for limestone to catch back up, which is taking forever. So, you know, what I'm doing here with the paper and everything else, I probably shouldn't be doing, but I'm going to do it anyway, because I know I'm not hurting for it. But, you know, keep that in mind, guys. When you're selling off your products, you're trying to earn some cash. If you're not doing the silt farm and everything else, you could end up needing some of those things. Paper right there, $138,900. So a nice chunk of change. $400,000 is what I'm now sitting on. And a very dirty truck. I'm just going to drop this here. You know, another thing I just realized, though, was, do I have enough? Am I popular enough here in the farming community to purchase? I'm at 35 on the money, so I can buy user glue if I want, not National Gypsum. Son of a buck. What do I need to do? I need to buy more property. And that's about all I can do, really. I can do a couple more licenses for trees. So 3 more licenses will net me enough points to put me over 40. Otherwise, I've got to buy 5 more pieces of land. So let's take a look here real quick. What other land pieces can I buy here? How about 2? Okay, 91,000. No, I didn't want to do this. Cancel. I didn't want to do this. Oh, all right. Well, tell you what, guys, I'm just going to go ahead and end this one here on this one. I'm going to finish off this field, and then I will purchase it. I will look into buying a couple other fields, trying to get my numbers up. But I might just also say screw it and purchase a field near me so I have another field to work on. We'll see. Something I'll have to think about. So until next time, thank you all for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. I'll see you guys next time here on the farm. Take it easy.